What the fuck is up, everyone? Prison Miller here. For a while, I've been doing another verse video. For about a month ago. Last time, this wasn't music related. It's the game series, but now I'm back to music related, and today is gonna be album versus album. Sorry, interruption. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be album versus album again, and it's gonna be. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, today's going to be Metallica's Ride the Lightning versus Megadeth's Peace Sells, but Who's Buying? So yeah, but this time I'm going to do something different from now on. It's going to be track versus track, like for example, Fight Fire with Fire versus Wake Up Dead. So here's how I do it. If one track wins, they get a score and whoever gets the highest score wins. So that's how it works. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. And also, there's a rule. This will not include bonus tracks, interludes, or any of that, but it doesn't matter now because neither of those albums have any of that. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, now we got Fight Fire with Fire versus Wake Up Dead. Now, Fight Fire with Fire is definitely one of my favorite Metallica songs of all time. Definitely one of my favorite opening tracks ever, especially for a metal album. It starts off with a ballad, and then about like 30 seconds later, it gets really thrashy and heavy throughout. And it's just a classic song. And Wake Up Dead. This one's almost like an instrumental, but it's really good. I mean, most of it is instrumental, but it's still singing and stuff. But I think this song is less than 3 minutes, so it's kind of a shorter song. So the winner of these two, I'm gonna have to pick Fight Fire with Fire because I feel like it's heavier, more epicer. I know it doesn't sound right, but whatever. So yeah, in my opinion, I think Fight Fire with Fire beats Wake Up Dead, in my opinion. So yeah, one score for Ride the Lightning. Okay, now track two, Ride the Lightning versus The Conjuring. Now, Ride the Lightning, definitely one of my favorite songs from Metallica. That's for sure. It's just a classic song for sure. Amazing guitar solo by Kirk Hammett. Love the riffs. Everything about the song is perfect. And then The Conjuring, a really great song, but is it one of my favorites? Not really. It's a really great song though. Don't get me wrong, but it's not one of my favorites. So yeah, Conjuring, great song. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pick Ride the Lightning on this one. So 2 points for Ride the Lightning and zero for Peace Sells, but who's buying so far? All right, track three. We got For Whom the Bell Tolls versus Peace Sells. Now, For Whom the Bell Tolls, it starts off. It has more of a slower tempo sound, but it's really amazing and it's really epic, and I just love the fucking riffs throughout. So yeah, it's an amazing song throughout. But it's more of their simplistic sounding song to it, but it's still really good. And then we got Peace Sells, one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time. Definitely a thrash metal classic. I just love how slow it gets. Well, it's more like a medium tempo, and then it gets faster later on, which definitely kicks ass. Love the solos, everything about it, especially the outro and how it gets heavy. So yeah, guys, the winner here may be a little controversial, but I'm gonna have to pick Peace Sells on this one. So yeah, guys, I think Peace Sells beats For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's just me, guys. So yeah, so one score for Peace Sells, but who's buying? So far, but Ride the Lightning is still winning so far. So yeah. All right. Next we got where we at? Track four. All right, track four. We got Fade to Black versus Devil's Island. This is kind of an easier choice for me because Fade to Black is easily one of my favorite Metallica songs of all time. Maybe, I think it's at number, whenever I list it, I don't remember. I think I put it at 2 or 3. I don't remember, but it's definitely one of my favorite songs of all time. And so, yeah, Fade to Black, I've already explained why I love that song so much before. So, yeah, I don't really need to go to further detail on this one. It's just an amazing song. Pretty dark too. And then we got Devil's Island. A great song, but not amazing or anything, but I definitely enjoy it. Catchy chorus, great solos, everything about it. But is it one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time? not really, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pick Fate of Black. So 3 points for Ride the Lightning and 1 point. So far 3 points for Ride the Lightning and 1 point for Peace Sells, but who's buying? All right, track 6. We got Trapped Under Ice versus Good Morning Black Friday. Now Trapped Under Ice, it's probably the more simpler song, but it's very thrashy, and I definitely like that song a whole lot. It has an epic guitar solo with a very thrashy riff, and it's pretty much an underrated song as well. I don't remember if I put it in my list for was it top 25, top 30 Metallica songs? I don't remember, but I definitely do enjoy this one a whole lot. So yeah, definitely enjoy Trapped Under Ice. This is an underrated song. And then Good Morning slash Black Friday. Why is nobody talking about this song? The only song some people talk about is Peace Sells, Conjuring Devil's Island, but not fucking Good Morning Black Friday. Come on. That song kicks fucking ass. I mean, it starts off slow, yeah. I mean, it kind of has like a long intro to it. Well, the intro is pretty much Good Morning, and then the second half, and then after the intro, then we got into Black Friday. So, it's like two separate songs, but it's in one track, but I think it fits perfect together, and I just love how slow it gets and faster it gets, and I just think that it's easily one of my favorite Megadeth songs of all time. So yeah, definitely enjoy this song. Definitely kicks ass. So the winner here, I'm gonna pick Good Morning Black Friday. So 2 points for Peace Sells, but who's buying? So yeah. All right. So what's next? Track 6, Bad Omen versus no, I'm Escape versus Bad Omen Car. Anyway, yeah, Escape, in my opinion, I think Escape is probably my least favorite track from Ride the Lightning, but I still like it. Don't get me wrong, it's a great song, but it's still a solid track, though. It's more of a simpler track compared to the rest, but it's really good. The chorus is catchy as well. I definitely like the solos. It's a great song, though. Don't get me wrong. And then we got Bad Omen. Pretty underrated song, but not one of my favorites. But I just like the outro throughout the song, and it's definitely a thrashy song to go out to throughout. So Bad Omen is definitely a great song. So the winner here is I'm gonna have to pick Bad Omen on this one. At first, I have to re-record that part because at first I thought Escape would be Bad Omen, but then I have to go back and re-listen to it, and then I kind of changed my mind. I got so I picked Bad Omen over Escape. So yeah. Moving on. All right, then track 7 we got Creeping Death versus I Ain't Superstitious. Now, Creeping Death is a great fucking song. I mean, I definitely do enjoy it. Definitely a thrash classic. Definitely one of my favorite songs by Metallica. And yeah, it's just a very enjoyable song throughout from start to finish. I think this is their only single from the song. I may be wrong, that or Who the Bell Tolls. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't matter to me anyway. So yeah, definitely love this track. And then I Ain't Superstitious. That's probably my least favorite track from Peace Sells But Who's Buying. Well, it's a cover track. So that song is a cover. So that kind of explains it. So yeah, I don't have anything to say about cover tracks to be honest. So no contest on this one. I think Creeping Death wins. All right, now the closing track. The Call of Tulu versus My Last Word. So we got the final tracks. So the Call of Tulu. It's an instrumental and it's 9 minutes. Fun fact: Dave Mustaine wrote that song as well back when he was in Metallica, but the song didn't make it on Kill 'Em All, but it ended up in Ride the Lightning. It's not one of my favorites, but I definitely do enjoy it. So yeah, I do think this is a fantastic way to close the album. Sorry, it's a car. Anyway, so yeah, definitely think it's a perfect way to end the album, especially for an instrumental. So yeah, definitely a great closer track. And then My Last Words, a great song. I think the song's like 5 minutes. It's also a great way to close the track, but it's not my favorite or anything, but it's definitely an enjoyable song. I definitely like the melodies on it. It's more of a melodic track than usual, but it's still really good. So Yeah, guys. I'm gonna have to pick the Call of Tulu on this one. So yeah, guys. I forgot the score counts, but I'll put it down here. But the winner here is I'm gonna have to pick Ride the Lightning. So yeah, guys. I think Ride the Lightning beats Peace Sells, but who's buying? So yeah, guys. What is your thought? Which album do you like better? Ride the Lightning or Peace Sells, but who's buying? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And let me know if you want me to do these type of videos. I've been wanting to do something different because for some reason I'm kind of losing passion on rankings, to be honest. As you may know, I'm not doing album rankings a lot much as I used to these days for some apparent reason, but because I want some topic variety, I just feel like I keep doing the same shit over and over. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So I'm out.